Hello, Tambo TV. Welcome so much on this good channel. Well, like we told you the previous day that you're going to have lots and lots more for you, especially in the sector of wisdom. I mentioned about a full package of wisdom, and trust me, this time around I have it. My name is Jackie Testimony, and along with me today is someone very special and unique. I'm not going to take a lot of time to describe this particular individual. Right after this break, you get to know him. Hello, Tambo TV. We welcome you so much into this session and thank you so much for choosing us. Well, every time you choose to be online with us, every time you choose to follow, we are just cheering and saying, oh yeah, thank you so much for your time. Now, today we have something very unique for you, and that is none other than a package of wisdom. A very unique gentleman, a responsible Ugandan citizen, a father, an influencer, a motivational speaker, a businessman. You can name it all. Above all, he's a presidential advisor. None other than Mr. Odrek Rwabwogo.
The respect you give to people should be accorded to the creation of God.
Wow.
It just stayed with me.
Would you please help me repeat that statement?
The respect you accord to human beings, give in equal measure the creation of God.
We bring you Learn with Mr. Odrek Rwabwogo on Tambo Media, and get to move with us so that you can get exposed to most of the important aspects of life, especially success. Welcome back from the break, and I'm not going to take a lot of your time before introducing to you the great news that I told you about last time. Well, in the Bible, King Solomon, he's so much known for his stories to do with wisdom. And this is a very wise man. When he got a chance and an opportunity to meet up, actually, it was not a meeting with God, but he actually got a chance to have the voice of God and told him to request for whatever he wanted. Being a wise man, he requested for much more wisdom because he knew that with wisdom, he can make it through planet Earth and conquer it all. And today, we happen to have one of the most wisest men, should I say wise, in Uganda. We are so much humbled and honored to have you part of Uganda. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you
May you
very
please
much.
Will you please have a word with the people? Great, and continue.
So it's a bit of a surprise to find people seated in your garden in the office and you have equipment, lights, and they want your message. Yeah? So pleasantly surprised, and I want to have a conversation and see how we take this forward. Yeah?
Thank you so much. Now, being a very busy man, have really witnessed this. Thank you so much for sacrificing your time. We are so humbled. Now, I will not take long on this. We are from the community. And from the community, people are getting your message. Your teachings, actually being one of them, I'm so much touched by the cultural capital. And when I was coming on the way, I told my team, I'm joining the rest of the youth, and I'm really wanting to know. The Ugandans want to know more about this knowledge. What is the wisdom hidden behind the cultural capital? Let's start with that, cultural capital, wisdom, and rest of it.
So there are 4 forms of capital.
Yes.
We tend to focus on the money side. Yeah? But money, if you take $1, it's paper. It's not even backed by gold or anything. So paper is paper. Paper can be made, paper can be lost. Huh?
Yes.
So financial capital is what you require to start or sustain a business. But it doesn't start with money, it starts with the idea.
Okay.
The world moves or falls on an idea.
Okay.
If the idea is good,
Yes.
And you can grow it, and you can water it, you can nurture it, you can manure it, starting with some money, not a lot of money, because I can give you 1 million shillings to start a business, I'll come back 1 week, the money is gone. So financial capital, important as it is not enough. You must attach what you call spiritual capital. Spiritual capital is the fact that you are fully aware that even if you live for 100 years, in the scheme of things, it's nothing. 100 years is nothing. The Bible teaches us that in God's scope, 1,000 years is like a day.
Yes.
So 100 years, what you should do is to live above your constraints, your fears, and to serve a higher purpose than your comfort. That spiritual capital will keep you in a business or in an office or in struggle longer than many people because you are serving something higher than self. The third that you should attach on finance and spiritual is what you call social capital. Social capital is your network. So your network is your net worth. How many people you're connected to in your community who impart value, not take away. Because I can spend 2 hours with someone who depresses me, who tells you it is impossible, or I can spend 10 minutes with someone who says there are possibilities. There will be problems, but I'm encouraging you to stay on the course. So whoever you are connected to socially should add value, and you should add value in their lives. So that's number 3. If you combine finance or financial capital with spiritual capital and add the network, the strong one that people don't talk about is cultural capital. Wow. Cultural capital are the customs, behaviors, foods, idioms, conversations that we will grow up listening. So if you have dinner with your children regularly, the dinner table is a conversation about homework, and homework will lead to something else called saving and expenditure, and that will lead to citizenry values. But if you, like many of us, are busy, you don't do it, and the child is 25 years and you're trying to input something, you have nothing to download from him or her because you didn't input this. So cultural capital goes to food, to customs, to behaviors that strengthen a society. Don't kill, don't insult an older person, don't lie. It doesn't have to be the Bible to teach you that. Culture and community should tell you, don't throw rubbish on the road. What you wish for yourself should be the same wish for your neighbor, because if you act in the best interest of your neighbor, you've acted in the best interest of the country. Wow. So those 4 forms of capital, when you combine them, you're a very good citizen, you're a good leader, and you have raw material to work with as you face challenges.
Wow, thank you so much. I've really noted out so much important factors that I didn't know. I really didn't know that right from my home, it is capital. My parents trimming me, telling me what to do, all that is capital. This is all what we miss. And it is the only way that you can get to know what you have missed here, so that you can trim your future and have a successful life, is to keep following such good learnings. You're going, actually, let's hope that you're going to have more of those talks. Sure. Thank you so much. He has approved. Lots of questions are still flowing in right from the youth. We have a message. We have questions to deliver so that you can answer. And that being part of it, we're right after this break, we are getting back with much more. We bring you Learn with Mr. Odrek Rwabwogo on Tambo Media, and get to move with us so that you can get exposed to most of the important aspects of life, especially success.